So here we are in my condo next door to mine. This is what my condo looked like when I moved in. This is the floor that I had. This is the refrigerator that was there. This is the original refrigerator to this unit. It's a Kenmore without frost-free function. Old-fashioned 1986 refrigerator. In 1986, this was the cheapest refrigerator you could buy, I think. But there it is. Still works. The original dishwasher, of course, mine is in 10 times better condition than this one. I think it was pretty nasty looking. Definitely has to be replaced at this point. But believe it or not, it still works. And here's the stove. I still have my original stove too, and dishwasher. But yeah, this is what it looked like. This is a light fixture that I had. These were installed in every unit when they were built. Probably the ugliest light fixture I've ever seen. That was the first thing I replaced. Furnace, of course, still works, just like mine does. These are the original carpets to the units. Most of these units in this complex still have these carpets. It's amazing how long a carpet lasts when you don't have kids or pets. Going upstairs. This is where I built a knee wall. But this is how they came when they were built. A lot of the units by now have had either walls built or which is what I did to mine, or they've installed balusters. But seriously, no balusters at all. But yeah, this is the light fixtures. There was one of these upstairs. I replaced that, and everything else is pretty much the same. I haven't changed much. Of course, I repainted my walls so that they're darker color, more of a like a oatmeal white. But this particular unit is the exact opposite layout of mine, because I'm next door to it, so they've flipped the layout over exactly 360 degrees. This particular unit my grandfather rented for all of the winter, because he needed a quick place to stay, and they weren't asking a whole lot to rent this place. So he rented it, and he's moved out now. So I'm going to go through and clean it for him. But he doesn't have to do any of that. This is the original thermostat. This is what mine had. Good old-fashioned bimetallic spring. This is not a mercury switch. This is bimetallic. A little more environmentally friendly. Ultimately sucks. So yeah. So I gotta go through this place and make it nice. This one has a new slider, which is quite nice. This is a Pella slider. These originally came with 8-foot Peachtree doors, which is what mine still has. Actually, I think they're more like 8.5 feet. They were an oddball size. So when the owner of this unit had replaced the slider, they had to fill in the molding on this side so that it fit. But yeah. Pretty nice. I like these places. I mean, they're very beautiful inside when done right. I've seen some really nicely renovated ones. And there's a lot you can do with these places. That was my plan when I moved in. I was going to go through it at some point, but of course nothing in the unit was in bad shape, so I just kept everything the way it was. Except the floor. I had to get rid of that pink floor. That is so freaking ugly. Look at that. It's not even stained or anything. This is how it was made. What were they thinking? Here's the utility closet. Breaker panel. Original hot water heater. Unbelievable. They still work after all these years. So, yeah. This is just a low boy state hot water heater. That's who made it. I don't even know if that company's still in business. I think they might be, but they just don't break. As long as the sacrificial anode is still intact, it'll work. And then there's another closet in here. This unit still has all the original, like the original bathroom cabinet. This is what I had in mind, and I yanked it. It's hard to believe that this cabinet was made in 1986. It just looks so 70s. Pretty good shape too, just like mine was. But it had to go. Nice, gonna clean all that. That's the original friggin' shower head. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, it is. It's a Moen shower head. This is what they originally had when they built them. No way. Mine has a water saver head that somebody had added. This is the original freaking shower head with the water shut off and everything, or flow control. Unbelievable. And mine was replaced long ago. Of course, mine was Moen Troll. When mine was installed, the hot water and the cold water were switched. So hot is cold, cold is hot. Nice. I'm gonna have fun cleaning this place. I'm gonna get all these curtains out of here, rip them all down. Fun, fun, fun. In the sun. Well, we're getting there. Definitely getting there. Got the vacuum, the carpet all vacuumed. I've already scrubbed this floor as best I could. Unfortunately, it is so badly scarred and scratched and chipped and scuffed, it's just not much you can do for it. Definitely time to replace it. This is all from careless tenants moving in and out of here and not really giving much regard to the floor. But I'm going to throw a coat of wax on it, and at least it'll look a little bit nicer. Bathtub came out pretty nice. I had to scrub the walls. I know you're not supposed to scrub this stuff, but I didn't really have a choice. But yeah, it still looks pretty bad. I also noticed that this is all busted up. So you have to keep the drain open, you've got to hold this up like that. And oh crap. Close it, you put it back in there. Like so. That's classic. Toilet came out okay. Counter looks pretty nice. I cleaned the vanity as best I could. Took the glass out, washed the glass mirrors, and took this lens off, cleaned that. Not bad. Floor is still a little damp. I'm gonna put the wax down. You're supposed to do it with a damp floor and a damp mop. Cleaned in here too. I threw about 3 trunk loads of stuff away, just stuff that was left over from previous tenants and my grandfather. And let's take a look at the exterior storage closet, and you'll see that it was not fun. Look at that. Yeah. Well, what happened was the previous tenant had left wood on the floor here, on the concrete slab, just piled wood, like plywood up there, and it turns out this door sill actually leaks and it allows water to go under it. So what happened was all that plywood held in all that moisture. There used to be a little threshold here, right there, and I'll show you what mine looks like in a minute. And that completely disintegrated. I actually vacuumed up the entire threshold with my shop vac. Seriously, it was that bad. To the point where all that moisture was causing water damage to form on the sheathing here. Not cool. Not cool at all. So I vacuumed up all the wood chunks. The entire door sill broke apart in my hand. Threshold broke apart, and I had to vacuum it up. Not cool. So yeah, and this shelving unit was already here, but it was just loosely freestanding, so I screwed it to the wall. So now it'll actually hold some weight. And that gave me an idea. I think I might buy one of these for my closet, because I know these are not expensive at all, and it would be a quick shelving solution for me too. So we'll take a look at what a properly maintained one looks like. See, my door is not all rusted out like that because I don't salt my step. There's a little bit of rust there. It was rusty at one time, but somebody fixed it. And look at that. That's what it's supposed to look like. So, those are my tires. I gotta put those on. And that's how the door should close. You look at this one, and it is a bloody mess. Look at that. I can't even close it. It's like, Jesus. Now, the fun part. Here's the front door. Yeah, stupid idiot, I just washed the damn floor. Anyway, somebody apparently broke into this place at one time, which is pretty rare for this area, believe me. The crime rate here is almost non-existent. But somebody broke in and bashed up the whole damn door, and they never properly fixed it. Door sill's all mashed up, so the door doesn't really close anymore. Not very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the owner of this unit puts it on the market. It does need some work. Now I gotta clean the floor again. Idiot. But look at these doors. I mean, they don't even... The hinges are bent on the other side, so they don't quite close right. Like that. It looks like they've been replaced, actually. So they're not even the right hinges. No wonder. This one do it too? Yeah, this one does it too. God damn. So, this unit's going to need a floor, a fridge, a dishwasher. God only knows if that furnace was ever serviced. I'm going to vacuum this out well here. Well, the good news is the blower motor isn't frozen like mine was, but there's a nice thick layer of dust on the motor, so it's not good. It's obviously not cooling itself off properly now. But yeah, oh well. I'll vacuum it out. And I was going to go around patching nail holes, but unfortunately my entire, probably 1 gallon bucket of drywall compound that I bought last summer was completely filled with mold. As it turns out, you're supposed to tightly seal the lid. I thought I did, but apparently it was leaking air, and of course gypsum. It's a breeding ground for mold. So, ruined that entire bucket. I'm pissed. But, oh well. There you go. Nice little condo. Take a look upstairs. again. I took out all of the old mix-matched curtains and shades and all that. And the mix-matched hardware. All that's gone. Ripped all that down. So this place is just about in move-in condition, but I would definitely address those other issues. You gotta also fix the closet door. God. Well, I'm gonna get this all finished up and make some more videos.